New Orleans, 1866, a city trying to rebuild after the Civil War. But on July 30th, a day that should have marked progress turned into a bloodbath. This is the story of the New Orleans Massacre of 1866, an event that exposed the brutal lengths white supremacists would go to keep Black Americans oppressed. After the Civil War ended in 1865, thousands of formerly enslaved Black people flocked to New Orleans. They sought freedom, dignity, and the right to participate in civic life. But what they found was a city simmering with racial tensions. Welcome to Remembering the Roots, where we explore stories from our past that shape Black history. From horrific tragedies to hard-fought victories, these are the stories that define us. They're ours to tell and ours to remember. Make sure you subscribe for more powerful journeys through our history. Now let's get to today's video. In the months that followed, Louisiana's Black codes, a set of racist laws, restricted Black freedom, forcing them into near-slavery conditions. The federal government's Reconstruction Acts were supposed to protect Black rights, but in the South, white supremacists fought tooth and nail to maintain power. On July 30th, 1866, a group of mostly Black Union veterans and white radical Republicans gathered at the Mechanics Institute in New Orleans. Their goal? To demand a new constitutional convention that would grant Black men the right to vote. But outside, an angry mob was gathering. White supremacist police officers and ex-Confederate soldiers, many of them armed, watched the convention with contempt. They saw Black enfranchisement as an existential threat. Around midday, violence exploded. White police officers stormed the building, guns blazing. Black men and their white allies were beaten, shot, and stabbed, sometimes with bayonets. Those who fled were hunted down in the streets. When the smoke cleared, at least 44 people were dead, most of them Black. Over 100 more were wounded, but the real number may have been even higher, as many Black victims went uncounted and unburied. Newspapers across the country reported the slaughter, but in the South, many white residents defended the massacre as restoring order. For Black New Orleanians, the message was clear: democracy would be met with violence. This massacre shocked the North and convinced many that President Andrew Johnson's weak Reconstruction policies had failed. Radical Republicans in Congress seized the moment, passing the Reconstruction Acts that put the South under military rule and protected Black rights, at least on paper. But for the Black citizens of New Orleans, the scars of that day never healed. Today, the New Orleans Massacre of 1866 isn't widely taught in schools. Yet it's a stark reminder that Black freedom has always been met with violence and resistance. It forces us to ask, how many more lives must be lost in the struggle for equality? This history isn't just about the past. It's about the ongoing fight for justice. Remember their names. Remember the blood that was spilled, and let it fuel your determination to fight for a future where Black lives truly matter. If you found this story powerful, please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below with your thoughts on this tragic chapter of history, and never forget the resilience of Black communities in the face of hate.